Hey guys, how's it going? This is Rod with Bear River Sports Cards. Today is the 4th of July. 4th of July 2026. Happy 4th of July, everybody. Happy 250 America. I hope you guys are having a great day. Hope you're spending time with some family and friends. Hope you're going to have a great fireworks show tonight. We're going to have a banger of a show up at the fairgrounds right above our house, which is basically 7 minutes from us. We don't go to the actual site, but we set up at a business where I work. And be kicking back with some lawn chairs and a cooler with some cold ones in it. And yeah, we're going to be watching the show here pretty soon. But again, it is Saturday, 4th of July, and I've got a special break for you guys and rip on some cards. This is concerning a pretty well-known artist that started really gaining notoriety in like the 60s, especially the 70s, through the 80s, all the way up and probably to the late 80s, early 90s. He was born in 1928 in New York. He passed away in 2010 in Fort Myers, Florida. The artist's name is Frank Frazetta, and he was known for doing kind of fantasy art, especially with the genre of kind of like around Conan the Barbarian and things like that. His artwork is highly prized, especially paintings and things like that. I remember being a young guy and seeing his artwork in like hardbound books, hardcover books, and it was just simply amazing to me. I thought it was so cool. And I really, through life kind of forgot about this guy. I never owned any of the books myself. I saw him through various older people, when I was younger, but I never owned any of the books, and I never owned any of his artwork. And I was kind of sitting here thinking like, why? I mean, because it's just super cool. But I have got, I guess you could call it a hobby box size. I've got a box that I'm going to be breaking on Frank Frazetta for you guys. And this is, there's not going to be any number cards in it or autos or sketch cards or anything like that. It's going to be just straight up cards. But let me show you this box here. This is going to be super cool. I've been really excited about getting this. We got The Art of Frazetta Stands Alone, heroic muscular figures, erotic females who are small in stature yet lushy rounded. That's exactly what it says, yet lushy rounded. His paintings and illustrations are pure visual images that please, excite, anger, awe, and inspire. He can direct your eye to the most important point in the picture and catch the peak of action in every illustration. Now for the first time ever, his dynamic artwork is collected into a 90 full colored bleed trading card series. So this is going to be sweet, you guys. Artwork, trademark, copyright 91, Frank Frazetta. Produced by Comic Images up in New York, or excuse me, New Jersey, actually. So this is going to be sweet. Let's get this box open to see what we got in here. And guys, this has 36 packs. I'm not going to try to do this in one video, so I'm gonna break it down into 2 videos. There's going to be a part 1 and part 2. Okay. Get this thing opened up here. All right, this has not been opened. What is the date here again? What's the date? I just saw the date on this thing. Where was it at? Okay, so actually it is 1991. So I always thought that was 93. This is actually 1991, so it's even older than what I thought. Let's see, has it got the typical... I've already messed up the cover, but I don't care. I'm not going to keep this box. All right, there's the trading cards. Yeah, so let's open this up all the way. Okay, they're kind of just splashed everywhere. So let me get this folded back, you guys. Again, I hope you're having a great day. Thanks for joining me and watching this video. Probably not going to be doing it on the 4th of July, but that's cool. And it's got 10 cards per pack. I'm hoping these are not going to be... I've had some cards recently from the 90s that are showing some bricking, sticking together, caking. Hopefully these don't turn out to be that way. It could be a very short video, but you guys just saw me open this, and it was factory sealed. Everything looks good in it. So here is the cards. So again, 2-part video, guys. Let's get going on this. This is Frank Frazetta. Available for the first time. This dynamic visual, the dynamic visual images of the best known fantasy artists are collected into this beautiful full color card series. 10 cards per pack. This is going to be pretty cool. So there are no banger cards. There are no hit cards. This is just artwork. So let's see what we get into. And I hope they're not stuck together. And they feel good. They feel pretty good, you guys. So That is super cool. I don't know what is on the back here. Oh, that is a card. Okay, so let's get going on this. We're going to kind of take our time because we are going to do this in two parts. Jonger fights back. And I'm not going to put anything up here on the board unless it's just, you know, completely stunning. Thuvia Maid of Mars. They are pretty racy cards, I guess. And we have got Tanar. I don't even want to try to say that last thing. These cards are pretty sweet. They're pretty cool. They feel pretty cool. I would say that they feel like probably, as far as the quality of the card, certainly not like 35 point. I don't think, but they kind of got a feel of like the OG Star Wars cards, like Series 1 in a way, except they got more of a glossy. Indomitable. And we got Monster Out of Time. And we have Paradox. And again, you could buy these cards in comic book stores. I mean, anybody could just go buy these cards. There's no, you know, there's nothing on them as far as any type of restriction or anything. Yeah, they were selling these in 7-Eleven, Circle K, and some of those earlier stores. I remember the cards being out. I just never bought any. Brand Mac Morn. And let's see, we've got the Egyptian Queen. There's a good shot of the Egyptian Queen, guys. This next card's pretty sweet. I think I'll put this one on the board. I like that one. The Flying Alligator. I thought it was a dragon. Looks more like a dragon to me. Like I said, they got a good gloss to them. Frank Frazetta, produced by Comic Images, New Jersey. Pretty sweet card. The Huntress. Looks like she's got her saber-toothed cats there lined up, ready to take down some game for her. All right, we got through one pack. I try to keep these videos. I don't want to go too long on each video because, again, please remember these two-part videos are much easier. That way people don't get bored. They're easier for me. Yeah, so Against the Gods. And we've got Sun Goddess. And if you look at the cards, you'll notice that she's not completely nude. It's just a kind of a, back in the day they used to say eye candy, right? But she's not completely nude. She's covered everywhere, but she is showing there. Let's see what we got. Bloodstone. And a lot of these I've never seen before. I mean, the book that my older brother had didn't have a lot of these images. I do remember this one right here. Flesh Eaters. Now, these guys must be cannibals. Excuse me. We got a self-portrait of Frazetta. So there is the man that created all this artwork. Frank Frazetta. That is a self-portrait. That's pretty cool. I wonder if I could get any of these cards graded. I don't know how many people have broken a box of this on YouTube. I didn't even check. So if you guys find any other, especially check the break date and see how I'm doing as far as maybe being the first. I don't know. There's so many people on YouTube doing videos, but I don't know. I haven't seen anybody else break these. Bucking Bronco. No, that's not a fantasy card. That's a Bucking Bronco. That's pretty funny. That's just a cowboy on a bronc riding. How did that get thrown into this box of fantasy cards? I got to put that out. All right, so we've got Neanderthal. Yeah, that's pretty cool. some of my distant relatives. Neanderthal. We got Black Panther. Pretty sweet, aren't they? And we have got, almost looks like King Kong. It is King Kong. King Kong and the snake. Yep. I thought it looked like King Kong, and that's exactly what it says, King Kong. Cool. The cards are in great shape. There is no bricking or caking whatsoever. They are coming apart really super easy. This could be because where it came from, I don't know. Yeah, these came from California, so Birdman. Sea Monster. It's weird. I'm smelling these cards. Not to sound strange or anything, but these cards, to me, smell like jasmine. I don't know if that's because of where they came from, but they're sealed. I don't know if it's got a scent that was put on them on purpose. The apparition. The apparition. Yeah, they smell like jasmine. Huh, I remember this one. The Snow Giants. Fighting that barbarian. Pretty sweet card, actually. Put the Snow Giants up. This is cool. The Cave Demon. Looks a little bit overmatched. I hope he gets a heart shot there. Otherwise, most likely he is toast just by being crushed alone, right? That one's a little bit racy. I don't know about that one for YouTube. Oh, what the heck. The channel's not. I got it marked for kids. Not for kids anyway, so I don't really care. If you look at the channel header or look at the description of the channel, it says not for kids, so it's 18 above. Girl bathing. That's pretty cool. Black Star. We have got Fire Demon. They're getting a little bit more racy as we go here. That one I'm probably actually going to hold off. Withering. Cool. That's interesting. They seriously smell, oh, I got another Bronc card. They seriously smell like Earth's Core. They smell like jasmine. I think I got that card too already. Now, I'm starting to get duplicates, quite a few duplicates, you guys. So it looks like, yeah, so, all right. Probably the quality control during production. That's a duplicate. Duplicate. Yeah, these are not special inserts or anything. So, duplicate. Oh, here it changed up finally. Stranded. Stranded on another planet, I guess. And we've got Count Dracula. Pretty sweet. Dracul. And we have got Autumn People. Autumn People. Whatever that is. And then we've got the Moon Maid. That kind of reminds me of Princess Leia when she's riding that monster, holding her pistol up in the air like a cowgirl. I think it was number 84. I can't be sure on the 1993 series, or Galaxy series, 1993. I think it was 84. Maybe I'm wrong. But that kind of reminds me of Princess Leia right there. When she's riding the, whatever that animal was. And Mothman. Oh, that was like a movie, Mothman. All right, we're doing pretty good here on the break. Actually, we're not quite halfway. I want this video to be no more than probably 23 minutes, guys. So I do a lot of the videos. I just don't like my videos too long. We got Green Death. Nice gloss to them, nice feel to them. The corners, everything, and by the way, this box is old. The corners, everything is great. These things have been packed away since 1991. That in itself is really fun to think about it. John Carter and the Savage Apes of Mars. Cool. try to hold them up for a little while, but I got to get going or else we'll be here for 3 days. Ponytail. Horsetail and a ponytail. Oh, this mammoth looks pissed off, dude. Imagine facing one of those things in real life. They're how much bigger than an African elephant? Something like 6 times bigger or something crazy. This is my favorite card out of this whole box. This is what is on the cover. This is what I remember on posters, especially at, what was the name of the place in the mall? I'll think of it in a second. But you could actually buy this poster, The Death Dealer. I think it was called Spencer's, is that right? But this poster right here, I think you can still probably get this poster somewhere, literally. I mean, it was super popular. Death Dealer. That's cool. That's probably my favorite card out of this whole thing so far. And we have got Flying Reptiles. And we have got Wolfman or Wolf Moon. Oh, the guy's turning into a werewolf. We have, oh, is this? Huh. It is Gollum. Well, I'll be darned. I thought that looked like Gollum. I wonder if he had to get permission to use that. Huh. Or, well, probably not. It's his own version of Gollum. Like people do Star Wars cards and Marvel cards now, sketch artists. So there you go, dude. That's pretty cool. Gollum. Schmeagol. Cool. We'll put Gollum on the board. Baby got back. We got Escape Venus. All right. Game of cruising right along. A lot of packs in here. Let's see, what is this? Upside down. Not upside. Land of Terror. Trying to protect his girlfriend there. Yep, we've seen this one. Princess of Mars. We saw that one already. I'm going to make 2 stacks here now. Yep, we have seen that one. Swamp, no, maybe not. Swamp Demon. Did we see Swamp Demon? Not sure. No matter. Did now. Man-Ape. You know, you guys are doing yourself a disservice if you don't check out, you know, breaks and rips on a TV. If you guys are just using your smartphones, you're really doing yourself a disservice on seeing the true artwork and the breaking and ripping of cards. So if you can, at all possible, you know, watch it on a TV, and that way you can see all the cool artwork and stuff that are on these. And the same thing with, again, breaking and ripping cards, Star Wars cards, baseball, basketball, doesn't matter. All right, let's see, have we done this one before? Fighting Man of Mars. Okay, so some of these are running into duplicates, I'm sure. I'm going to lose track because a lot of them look the same to me. Jonger Fights Back. And you got to understand, these were, you know, these were pieces of art. People used to put these up in their homes during the 70s. Thuvia, Made of Mars. If I'm not mistaken, that guy looks like he has the Batman, the bat emblem on his chest. I don't know if you can see that or not. He looks like he has the bat emblem on his chest. That's interesting. Tanner. Lots of cards. I'll probably do one box of these. I might buy another box, I don't know. Indomitable. I could probably get everything I need here in one box, you know, especially if there's no chase cards or anything like that. It's just artwork. So again, no number cards, sketch cards. Certainly no autographs. It'd be cool if Frank would have put his autograph on some of these. Monster Out of Time. Cool. I'm going to rip 2 more packs after this. Can that smell so weird? It does. It seriously smells like jasmine. Return of the Mucker. That is a cowboy. Oh, I don't know. It looks like he's chasing down a dude from Mexico. Interesting. Some of these I didn't even think they would be in here. I thought this was all like fantasy stuff. Here's another one. Madame Derringer. That's pretty cool. Madame Derringer. Huh. A combat. Well, that's pretty sweet. Look at that guy. Serpent. Somehow, buddy, I don't think you're getting out of that. Weird Science Fantasy number 29. There's a lot going on in this card. It looks like a monster taking on cavemen. Oh, geez. Yeah, okay. Check out that. You have to look at it a second to get your bearings. Birdman. Not that one. This is pretty bad, eh? The Apparition. See the Barbarian on there? He did a lot of paintings and illustration stuff on especially barbarians. Again, this one's pretty cool. We got that one up already. And we got that one up already. All right, guys, I'm going to squeeze in one more pack here. And then come back for another video for the second part, or else we'll be here for an hour. Okay, we've seen that one. And this is cool. Count Dracula. Seen this one. Looks like druids or something. Have seen this one, the Moon Maid. We have seen this one. Against the Gods. This one was super popular back in the day. Sun Goddess. I've seen that one. Bloodstone. Yeah, I saw that. So I'm getting some repeat. Yeah, and there we go with Frank again. So, all right, guys. Let's call this video number 1 or video A. Just know it's the first one for the 4th of July break 2026 Frank Frazetta. So they're going to be 2 parts on the video, so make sure you check back for the other one. All right, thanks a lot. I'll be back for the second part, and we'll get the rest of these ripped. See ya.